Hey y'all, so now that the Kang event has passed, we can take a look back at it with a little bit more of an open mind. The emotional response won't be there. Let's see if we can glean some lessons from what we were able to experience. We were able to unlock him on both accounts. Here he is on my main account, and here he is on the baby. Probably wouldn't have been able to do this, but the event went a day or so longer than we expected it to. Different individuals were saying, hey man, they're still dropping shards, they're still dropping shards. So we kept going and we were able to get him on both accounts. Now on the baby especially, it was a lot closer than I wanted it to be. I did not think we were going to get the unlock. And as we said earlier, if it didn't go a little bit longer, we probably wouldn't have. So is that completely random, or is there some way we can bring some of that stuff more under control in the future? Something that Valley said, it didn't stick with me at the time, but he mentioned during the event that essentially Scopely wants one of the events during the month to be hard, to be difficult. And now looking back on that, again, we see that, and we see evidence, and we see patterns of that. So knowing that's going to be a repeating item, that one of the events is going to be difficult, one of them is going to be hard, can we use that knowledge to our advantage to make sure that we're not stuck behind the 8-ball, as it were? That takes us over to Boylan. The dude is amazing as a free-to-play player. I mean, really, between him and Hartgrave, those two dudes show you how to get it done professionally, free-to-play. So when they say something, it's probably worth listening to. It's probably worth taking a second to understand what's going on. So Boylan always got those math videos, and he breaks it down like this is what you can do and this is what you can expect from that result. So this is you can see if you're able to get the unlock or not. And so sometimes when he in the past, when he says, hey, you're not gonna be able to do this, I just ignore it. It's like, man, he doesn't know, yada yada yada. But the last time he said an event was going to be hard and I might not be able to get to unlock, I didn't. And that case was Agent Venom. So like many of you, I'm 15 shards short. 15 shards short. So again, it's not like a landslide, but could I have just used some cores to buy a few orbs at that time and make up for that, get that 15, 20 shards? Definitely, right? In hindsight, that would have been a lot easier than still not having a character right now to power up. So in the future, if we can leverage that knowledge, right? If we know Valley said, hey, one of these events is going to be hard. So during that upcoming difficult event, if Boylan or Hartgrave are like, yo, you might want to use some cores, you don't have to deplete your stash, but if you have them available, maybe you can leverage that difference and still make sure you get the unlock. That's what I'm planning to do, at least. Now, Duark Tick brought out another point, very important. If we think because of the Scourge events, so think about the Scourge events, the legendary characters are now easier to obtain than they have been at any time before. So you have to have something to spend on. You don't even have to have the Scourge teams to unlock the Scourge legendary characters. You've seen in my beginners videos in the baby account, we're making progress on those Scourge legendaries on the Horsemen. We don't even have any of the teams that are required for that because we're doing them at the lower difficulties. So you have to have a pain point, something that people feel like they're forced to spend on. And so now it's that fifth character, right? Each team that's coming out, there's a character that seems like it's more difficult to get. It's hard to get. If you don't have them, your team still works, but you want him, obviously. You want him. So most of us, if we're able to unlock that character, we got him at like 2 or 3 stars, or the rest of the team is getting closer to maxed out. So that just seems to be the trend in the path that we're going. So that's what I have learned so far from this encounter. I really like to hear your opinion on the matter. Take care of yourself, take care of your health, take care of your family. Peace.